Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Moon Dancer Tarot. This is your new moon reading for July 2021. There is a new moon taking place in Cancer. If you are in the eastern part of the United States, that is July 9th in the evening. All right, let's see what's going on for Virgo. What is this new moon bringing for Virgo? Energy around Virgo with this moon. What's coming in? Keep in mind, Virgo, these are general readings. They're not going to resonate for every single Virgo out there. If you don't feel like you are getting a message from your sun sign, remember to check your other placements. What's going on for Virgo with this new moon, please? New moon in Cancer. What is that bringing in for Virgo? New moon in Cancer, bringing in for Virgo, please. That's good. Thank you so much to everyone that has liked, shared, and subscribed. I truly appreciate it, so thank you again. All right, Virgo, let's get into it. What is going on with this new moon in Cancer? What is being brought in for Virgo, please? New moon in Cancer for Virgo. New moon in Cancer for Virgo. What energy is around Virgo at this time with this moon? Messages for Virgo, information Virgo needs to hear. Two more cards for Virgo, please, with this new moon. New moon in Cancer for Virgo. Okay, Virgo, so you're having a real rough time. Something is ending or has recently ended for you, and you're dealing with the heartbreak. A big message here is that there is divine timing in this. So it was an ending that was meant to end. There is a sense that what was supposed to happen has happened or is happening. And you are definitely where you're supposed to be, but you're very much still feeling the heavy effects of this ending. There is a lot of sadness and heartbreak. You're regretting things. You're dissatisfied with the way things are going right now, and you're almost trapped by it. You're having a real hard time. I also get a sense with this Seven of Swords and where it's put, particularly, and what cards it's next to, that you're almost lying to yourself. You're almost perpetuating this entrapment, which is causing all of this heartbreak. So you're definitely stuck in a rut, and it's all centered around something that ended that really needed to end, but you were just apparently not ready for it. You're still very much feeling the pain from this ending. Let's clarify the Ten of Swords, please, for Virgo. Clarify the Ten of Swords for Virgo, please. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Oh, that's like half the deck. Can I have a clarifying card, please, for this Ten of Swords? One card to clarify Ten of Swords, please. So whatever it is that ended, it was something that you had celebrated. It was something that you enjoyed. So I don't know that necessarily you wanted this ending. Nonetheless, the ending was meant to be and is what you're dealing with now. Let's clarify that Four of Cups. So you are heavily unhappy at this time or regretting this ending. But what you don't know is that there were things going on that you were not aware of. So You may not be viewing this ending the proper way because there's information you simply didn't have. Let's clarify this Seven of Swords. Has someone lied to you? Are you lying to yourself? Like, what? Is there just a sense of keeping things under wraps? Let's kind of clarify what exactly the universe is trying to say here with this card. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Virgo? Ooh, that is a lot of cards. But I need one or two clarifiers, not a bunch. Seven of Swords. Why is it here? Why is the Seven of Swords here for Virgo? That's anxiety and worry, being in your head. King of Wands. So I think you are not really seeing the situation for what it was. I get a sense that you're being controlled. Either you're being controlled in this situation that ended and you're just lying to yourself about the negative aspects, about the things you endured, that things weren't as great as you thought. It's also possible that there was a lot of lying and manipulation going on that you were unaware of. And, maybe all this worry and anxiety might not even be necessary, all of this pain, because there's obviously things here that you were not aware of, and I don't think you were aware of how much you were being controlled by the situation. I want to clarify this Three of Swords. Four of Swords. So you need a break, Virgo. You need time alone. Like, I'm not talking, oh, you need a vacation. You need an actual retreat. You need to regenerate yourself in a way. You need alone time. You need me time. It doesn't have to be lengthy. It could be just a couple hours, but you need a break and you need to step back. Step back from other people, step back from the situation, step back from all your stress and all your worry and all your anxiety. Because you're trapped by it right now, and the only way out is to really give yourself a reprieve here. You need a little retreat. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's just you're stuck. You're stagnant. You're not moving forward, backward, sideways. You're just kind of hanging around, stuck in this pain and stuck in this energy. All right, Virgo. I want to see if there's any advice that the universe has for you. This is a pretty heavy situation. I know that you do need to take a step back, but let's just go a little bit further and see what the universe can actually help you do. Give you a little bit of guidance in the situation. What is the advice for Virgo? Advice for Virgo, please. What is the advice for Virgo at this time with this situation? Advice for Virgo. All right, so your advice is it's time to make a decision. You need to take into account everything negative that has happened in the past, all of the hardships, all of the potential manipulation and controlling behavior, all of the heartbreak that you've endured, and really look forward. And when you make this decision, you need to embody the Queen of Swords energy. You need to hold that sword proudly and bravely and not be afraid of cutting things out of your life that no longer serve you. This has been a message that has been coming through for other signs as well. I really think the energy in the universe right now is very, very much about people coming into their own power, their own path, claiming what they should have and being brave enough to let go of what they should not deal with any further. In your case, you really need to choose what is really fair to you, what is really rectifying the situation. You've been wronged in the past. That's clear here. It's time to choose yourself, and it's time to do so, with a lot of honesty and clarity about what is good for you and what isn't, Virgo. Let's just clarify that Judgment real quick. Clarify this Judgment card, please. again, with the honesty, just don't have your emotions be involved like any capacity, Virgo. This is very much about being fair, being brutally honest, being analytical. Your emotions have no place here. It's pretty clear that you were wronged and that you shouldn't be living in that energy any longer. Clarify the Queen of Swords. It brings you a sense of sadness to do this. So you really don't want to turn your back on the situation. As negative as it is, you don't want to turn your back on it. I think that's because of this. I think there is this deception. There's just things you are not privy to yet. There are things you don't know yet. There are potential lies you've been told. And so that's adding this other layer where you aren't ready to move on. You aren't ready to let go. You aren't ready to cut those ties. There's sadness attached to it. So I think that's why the Four of Swords is so important in this reading. If you don't get time to yourself to really reflect on things and figure out how you need to heal yourself, you're not going to see all of the deception. You're not going to see things as they clearly are. Let's just pull a couple cards real quick before I end the reading, just to make sure there's nothing I missed. Last message the universe wants you to hear, or something that they really, really want to drive home. Really want to make sure you understand. Last message for Virgo, please. Last message for Virgo. Any last message for Virgo, please? All right, so optimism, hope. Oh, and the Sun card. So you have to remember that, your happiness and your joy, your hopes, that matters. And it's really time that you put energy into those things. I think for too long you've put your energy elsewhere, and that's not fair to you, Virgo. What's fair to you is just to own your joy, to be hopeful about your future, to enjoy being optimistic. Those are things that you have every right to experience. Those are things you should be enjoying right now. That is what is fair and just and right. But you're so trapped in your head about this heartbreak, this ending, and everything that went down in the past. You're being prevented from really coming into your happiness. So I hope that this helps you move forward. I hope it helps you let go of what you need to and really embrace all the beautiful energy that could be coming in if you only let it. I'm going to end the reading there. Again, thank you so much for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. Helps more than I can ever say. And I will talk to you soon, Virgo. Thanks again.